It's intermission here in Idaho. Service error by Uiato. Point to Idaho.
It's almost like Hawaii wants to hang out.
Yeah.
You just keep kind of giving away points here and there. They're like, oh, let's just keep playing. No, you need to get point by point and not make those mistakes in this third set.
And again, as I mentioned earlier, Idaho is the type of team that is used to coming from behind all season. Idaho is in the net there, so it's point to Hawaii. Seeley not happy with that call.
And Idaho at this point, if you have the lead, you want to keep control, you can't go and let your body out of control and into the net. That's definitely not something you want to do.
Hawaii trying to tie here in the third set. Not going to happen, not yet. Look at Alex Seeley, sophomore from Tumwater, Washington. She just slipped into the starting lineup recently when Riley Walker sprained her ankle and has hung on there. Her cousin Aaron was a former Major League Baseball pitcher. Aaron Seeley, you may remember his name. Chrisman. Point to Idaho, and no surprise that if Hewitt and Danielson aren't having a good set, Hawaii suffers.
Exactly, and Cassie Hamilton does such a good job on that play of getting the ball high and up in the middle of the court so her team can work with that ball and get a kill.
There's Danielson, that ferocity. She seems to sense exactly when her team needs her. We heard Dave Soji at intermission talking about how he was concerned that she was going to be a little flat tonight, and came out, and when she plays well, the team plays well. Taken over. Seeley again.
There you go. That's what you do. You get up quick, you swing fast right past the blocker's hands.
Well, some streak is going to end tonight. Idaho has not been swept all season by any WAC opponent. Hawaii has won 4 straight against Idaho in straight sets. And this is very close here in the third set. Hawaii just trailing, trying to make it 5 straight sweeps of Idaho. And Idaho looking for that elusive set. And if you can win a set, Kelly, who knows what could happen.
Exactly, like we talked about earlier, it's a game of momentum. You get a little bit of that and run with it, and you never know.
Exciting time here for Idaho. Strong swing by Satelli. As she gives the Rainbow Wahine the point, and Hawaii's back within 1. Satelli's dad and both brothers played football at Hawaii. In fact, her brother Liko is currently on the team, and her mom, member of the 82 and 83 national championship teams, transferred from St. Mary's. Mafua in to serve. Danny Mafua, one of the all-conference performers in the WAC. All-conference setter. Hitting error by Seeley, and Hawaii has tied this set.
And Forsyth does such a good job of running in and saving that ball and making it playable. She doesn't get there and throw the ball around and get it out of play. She gets control of it and helps her team with it.
Service error by Mafua, and Idaho spotted another lead here. As the 4th-ranked team in the country having trouble here in the third set. And we'll see if Hamilton and the Vandals can take advantage of it. Give them a lot of credit at forcing that trouble. Powerful swing by Danielson. Idaho can't keep it in play. We're tied again.
Now, in order to pull ahead, this is where Hawaii has to play mini games to 3. They play 1 point at a time. another point, and get to 3, and then start and stop and start over again. That's how you pull ahead here.
Mini games to 3, huh?
It is. It's the key. It's the secret to volleyball games.
Hawaii block. Milo again faces the block, and Hawaii leads here in the 3rd.
And you see, nice, she gets that tip. It's a good touch by Hawaii. They wait and stay up in the air as long as possible. And then they get up there, and Forsyth is just a wall. She just stops anything coming at her.
Good serve from Danielson. Nice dig from Kaihue. Hartong. Hartong again, blocked out of bounds, point to Hawaii. And Hawaii has its biggest lead of this 3rd set, 2 points, prompting Idaho to take a timeout. Well, Dave Shoji was a pretty good player himself long time ago back at UC Santa Barbara. All of his children have been involved in the sport, including both sons, Kawika and Eric. Last year won a national championship at Stanford. Both Dave Shoji's sons on this team, as Stanford playing for the national title, making their father very proud. And as all of us who are fathers can relate, some tears being shed out of pride for his 2 sons, Kawika and Eric. Eric's still a member of the team. Kawika has since graduated. His daughter Kobe also was involved in volleyball at Stanford, now has since moved down to Gainesville, Florida with her husband. And the Shoji family, not just his immediate family, quite a volleyball family he's developed in 36 seasons in this program as well. Let's take a look at our stars tonight and see where they are at this point in the match. Kanani Danielson, 14 kills, and Allison Walker, 7.
That's the difference here. You see Hawaii with a lot more kills, lower error, and Idaho is high error tonight. And this is just a matter of them not focusing and not being able to answer back to a great Hawaii offense and defense all the way around for Hawaii tonight.
Kanani Danielson trying to serve it out. 18-16 Hawaii leads. Miscommunication there by the Vandals. Free ball for Hawaii. Satelli. You know, we mentioned all of the Hawaiian players in this program. Satelli would be included in that group, but the culture in Hawaii is such a family culture. They have that great chemistry because the players that come over from the mainland, from California, from other states, they're welcomed into this program as if they're one of their own.
They are. I love the Hawaiian culture, and even back to when I first started playing club against some of these players, in fact, the family atmosphere, even at just tournaments, they would feed you and take care of you and treat you like you were their own child. And it just makes you feel so good, and I know that that's exactly how this program is run. They just love the sport in general and just have a really good time with it.
You know, we're fortunate to see a lot of the top teams in the country here on ESPNU each year, but Dave Shoji's Hawaii program, they walk into the gym and they're smiling, they seem relaxed, they seem like they really play this sport for the love of it. And I know they have to feel some pressure, but they don't show it out on the court. And I think as an opponent, that would get to you.
Yeah, I think it does get to you because they don't have an attitude. They come in, they do their thing, and they smile the whole time. And you just have to really respect this Hawaii team for that because it's such a standard of excellence, but they enjoy each moment of it.
Another timeout taken by Idaho. Hawaii 4 points away from a sweep. And a reminder that you'll get to see Hawaii again Monday night here on ESPNU as the 4th-ranked Rainbow Wahine would take on Utah State out in Logan, Utah. Don't miss a set, serve, or kill women's college volleyball on ESPNU Monday at 10 Eastern. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com. And Kelly, you'll be part of that match along with Krista Blanc. So I congratulate you. You're going to get to do 2 Hawaii matches in a row here.
I know. I'm excited, and it'll be the end of their road trip. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any changes. I know for me, I watch the way their schedule is and how their travel is. It's so difficult. So I think it'll be interesting to see how they are on Monday.
Here's a look at the top 10 in the country. Hawaii right now at number 4, national semifinalists last year, hoping to get back to at least that stage this year of the NCAA tournament. But a lot of changes in the top part of women's volleyball this year. You see Penn State, who's dominated the game, down to number 9.
Yeah, they're struggling a bit this season, and I did their match last week at Penn State against Minnesota, and it was very interesting to watch. They weren't that dominant force that they have been in the past, but I kind of like it because it opens up the playing field for so many other teams, and there's a lot of upsets every single weekend. So it's a nice season for women's college volleyball.
Yeah, looking forward to the NCAA tournament. You can see all 4 regionals here on ESPNU as well. Hawaii closing in on a sweep, 3 points away. This is only the 3rd match away from Hawaii this year for the Rainbow Wahine. Kelly mentioned their scheduling. They go to Boise State on Saturday, and then the ESPNU match against Utah State Monday night. Hartong. No room for error for Idaho right now. And a good swing by Miranda Pratt keeps Idaho going here, trailing by 4.
You see a good set from Cassie Hamilton. She opens it up to the outside, and Pratt does a good job of forcing it through that block.
Chow back to serve for Idaho. Danielson. Well, you got to keep it away from her, but how?
You don't. You try and serve well and keep her out of play, but this Hawaii team is too strong with too many weapons. Get the ball no matter what, and if they don't, give it to Hewitt and she'll finish it.
Uiato with the serve. Hawaii looking for match point. Danielson sets Hartong, and Hartong gets the kill, going just to the right of the antenna, and it's match point for Hawaii. Great 3rd set by Hartong. Mita Uiato will try to end it.
That 10-foot line.
So Danielson commits that error, and Idaho State and Kelsey Taylor, the all-conference performer from right here in Moscow, serving to keep the Vandals alive. It's 32nd straight WAC conference match. So the Hawaii Rainbow Wahine tested in that 3rd set, but ultimately prevailing, sweeping Idaho. 5 straight times Hawaii has swept Idaho, and again, it's the 32nd straight WAC win for this program. Hawaii moves to 7-0. Idaho does not fall out of 4th place, so the Vandals still in 4th. The top 6 teams advance to the WAC tournament next month in Las Vegas. So once again, our final score, Hawaii sweeping Idaho. For Kelly Tennant and our entire ESPNU crew, I'm Sam Gore. Coming up next on ESPNU, it's Sports Center U. The preceding has been an exclusive presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Good night, everyone, from Moscow, Idaho.